My name is Chris, and our band is the Ataris. We're finishing up a new record right now that's going to be called The Graveyard of the Atlantic, and it should be out in early spring of 2010.
How was the experience to be here at Best Buy, being with the fans, being with the crowd, more closer in this environment?
Our band kind of thrives on being the band that tries to stay really down to earth and bring our music to the fans. And we grew up in a small town in the Midwest, near Indianapolis, and we appreciate when bands would actually come out of their way to go there, rather than just going to the big cities. And that's what we always try to do. And coming to Laredo and the Valley in South Texas, where bands don't normally always go. And I find that down here, the crowds tend to be more appreciative and more energetic, because they really appreciate when you come out of the way to come play for them.
And also because the band has been, there's been so many transformations all over the years. There have been so many changes.
Well, not really. In the studio, it's always been me and our drummer. The recordings are always me recording and writing everything. The live lineup changes, but that really doesn't change the band. I mean, overall, I think that's the biggest misconception of the Ataris, is that the studio, it's always been the same. I write all the drums and I play all the parts of everything on the record. So.
And can you tell us about this album that was released in 2007, right?
About 2006, 2007. Welcome to Night was the name of that album. It was a bit of a departure from our album So Long Astoria, but our new album, Graveyard of the Atlantic, kind of picks up where So Long Astoria left off, being that it's more of a straightforward rock album, kind of songs similar to like In This Diary and some of our bigger songs on that album. But very much from the heart. But I feel for me, our last album was kind of a product of everything I was going through in the moment. Like I was going through a divorce and some hard times in my life, and that album was kind of a reflection of all those things in my life. So this new album is definitely more kind of about just kind of a fun album, but still a lot of personal stories in the songs, like all of our albums.
And about this last 14 years as a group, being able to start from Indiana now, knowing that the people know you, kind of nationwide and worldwide. What can you tell me? What can you sum up to say that, or how can you sum up this 14 years as a group, as a band, as a working together?
I feel like to me, music has been always the only thing I ever knew and the only thing I was ever passionate about. I mean, I do photography as well, and that's also something I really love a lot. But for me, to be able to write something that our fans have told me that I've written something that actually had some sort of impact on their life, to be able to go all around the world. I mean, after this tour, we go back to Australia, New Zealand, Indonesia, and then come back and finish our album. I mean, to me, to be able to go anywhere in the world and have somebody that doesn't even speak English sing along to something you wrote, that to me is the biggest honor, and something that it can't be topped by anything. It's one of the greatest feelings. And so I'm very honored to be able to have this opportunity. I've never taken it for granted. Like I said, we've always just tried to be the most down-to-earth band. There's no rock star kind of thing in this band ever. It's like we like to be the band that we're just a bunch of guys that are out in a van having fun, and we take the music to the kids and have fun, and that's it. Hey, this is Christopher from the Ataris, and you're watching LaredoSun.com.